Hi guys, KP this side. Hope all of you are doing good. First of all, Eid Mubarak to all of you guys. Let's hope the next 1 year turns out to be a blessing for all of you, including your families, your near and dear ones. And let's hope the next year turns out to be another great year as far as your equity investments are concerned. Not just equity, this year has turned out to be fantabulous. With respect to any kind of investments, be it real estate, be it gold. So I think this year has turned out to be an exception in my 12 years of practicing as a chartered accountant, and this has gone, completely against how things are supposed to work in the economic scenario. So generally, we say that there is a negative beta when it comes to correlation between the markets, the equity markets, and the gold. That is when gold prices are going up. Generally, equity markets will be low because जब equity markets में uncertainty रहता है, overall economic uncertainty रहता है, that is when people want to park their funds in some safe haven, and that is when they put more money in gold. So people take out money from equity markets fall, and gold prices go up, and vice versa. This is how things work in reality. अभी का सिनेरियो अगर आप देखेंगे, then something is logically not making sense, and that is why I have been telling you for last 3 months now that थोड़ा सा cautious approach लेना पड़ेगा. No matter what direction markets are going, but things are looking a little scary, a little frenzy right now, and it is always better to exercise a bit of caution. जब दिल से आवाज़ ना निकले कि मार्केट में एक अपसाइड आएगा, थोड़ा सा कॉशियस हो जाना ही बेटर है. लाइक आई टोल्ड यू ड्यूरिंग ऑल दिस वाइल कि अगर 70% भी पैसा आपका इन्वेस्टेड है, देन यू कैन स्टिल मेक रिटर्न्स ऑन दैट 70%, बट 30% अगर लिक्विडिटी मेंटेन करेंगे, इफ़ यू आर मेंटेनिंग दैट लिक्विडिटी ऑफ 30% फंड्स दैट यू कैन इन्वेस्ट, then you always have opportunities, right? If market gives you some sort of correction, then you can use this money to average out your existing stocks or to look for better opportunities. So that is how it is. This is one time, one such phase where things are from economics standpoint, things are not making a lot of sense because equity markets are at all time high. The interest rates are high. Still the gold prices are high. The real estate is doing really good, especially in Indian scenario. If you see, the sale for from the auto sector has been high compared to where we were standing 1 year back. Everywhere prices are just sharply going up everywhere. Matlab demand is humongous. We don't really understand what is the kind of liquidity that is available. uh, so somewhere something is definitely not giving that comfort factor, and that is the reason why I have been telling everyone, my subscribers, or people who are taking our services. I have been telling everyone कि थोड़ा सा caution रखना है. You should not have that FOMO effect कि opportunities miss हो जाएगा. नहीं, opportunities miss नहीं होगा. The risk reward is not looking favorable at this point of time to me. All said and done, couple of things didn't go the way we wanted it to. Number one, the job data in US has turned out to be very, very promising. More than 3 lakh jobs were created in the month of March, which was more than what was anticipated by the economist in US. More jobs being created in the US economy is a sign of resilient economy. Definitely US is not bowing down at this point of time. They don't want to give up on their on their sustainability as far as the economy is concerned. They're being very resilient. They are being very very good with the GDP numbers. The forecast for GDP has been done by a couple of brokerages, and the numbers are predicted for this quarter to be greater than 2%. Overall, if you see, but this also poses a little bit of threat as far as the rate cuts are being anticipated from the Federal Reserve. So if the jobs being created are so high, much more than anticipated, that is that is giving you a hint that maybe the industry is doing really good. That is why jobs are being created, and that also gives you another signal that maybe inflation will not come in the targeted zone of 2% sooner. That was number one thing. Number two thing that happened yesterday was the fact that the consumer prices have been on the rise. The inflation was registered at around 3.5%, which is way beyond the anticipated the targeted rate of 2%, and that again poses some risk whether the rate cuts will come from June or not. And when more than 70% economists were of a belief that rate cuts will come from the month of June itself, but now there is only 18% economists betting their money on rate cuts happening in the month of June, because economy is showing a lot of resilience at this point of time, and more jobs being created, consumer prices going up, inflation not coming in control. The major contribution came in from the gases and the rents. These two have contributed mostly to this higher prices, the inflation. इसके कारण क्या हुआ है? Yesterday Dow Jones was down by around 400 points. Nasdaq was down by around 200 odd points. Nasdaq is still looking very, very solid. It is able to sustain above 16,000 levels. For Dow Jones today again, Dow Jones was the last when I saw it was down by around 200 points. The next major support comes in for Dow Jones at 38,200. I hope today's closing comes in above 38,200. Thoda comfort bachega. It will give us some level of comfort. If it goes below 38,200, then I think that the doors open for 37,800 on the downside. And we should not forget कि Dow Jones का high है, all-time high is 39,900. So if you see, guys, the last 1,800 points fall in Dow Jones has come very, very swiftly, very swiftly. The last 1,800 points fall in Dow Jones has come in very swiftly. Whereas your markets are making new highs every day. Abhi, I always maintain this, and I'm again, I'm not trying to sound bearish or negative on Indian markets, but somewhere Indian markets will fall in line with the global markets. अगर European markets fall करेगा, US markets fall करेगा, Indian markets में भी correction आएगा, irrespective of the fact कि यहाँ पे BJP has high probability of winning elections, or how the other data comes in, because for India, Goldman Sachs, S&P Global, Nirmala Sitharaman, some very renowned economists in India have given a very, very good projections of GDP between 7 to 8% for next 1 year, which is looking very promising. There is nothing wrong on the Indian front, nothing wrong. But ऐसा frenzy market में जो एक तरफा market चल रही है, I am again saying, guys, nobody knows where market is heading, but it is better अगर with every time markets hitting a new high, we only get more and more vulnerable to negative news. यहाँ से कुछ भी गलत होगा, then markets can go for a fall. So I personally suggest that at this point of time you have to exercise a bit of caution, and आप पैसा जरूर लगाइए मार्केट में. देखिए, हर सेक्टर का टाइम आता है. राइट नाउ इफ यू सी लास्ट कपल ऑफ डेज, मेटल सेक्टर हैज रैलिड, and metal was in that lackluster zone for almost 1.5 years, where stocks like Tata Steel, SAIL and Vedanta were not performing. Just see Vedanta, what it has done in last few days, 12 days, Vedanta has gone up by almost 100 rupees. So this also goes on to show you that if you stick to good stocks, आपको business समझ में आता है, you understand the quality of the business, the management, the corporate governance of the organization, what their motto is, how they're running the business, then there is nothing to fear about. And that is where I want to bet my money now, that chemical sector is still lagging behind in all this rally which has happened in the market. And I feel chemical sector में stocks like UPL, Navin Fluorine, they are the stocks जो आपको खरीद के रख देना चाहिए. आप उसके ऊपर बैठ जाइए. I am giving you this suggestion from my end. There is no second thought when you are thinking of buying stocks like UPL or Navin Fluorine. Some stocks have already started showing rally, like PI industry में अच्छा recovery आया है. SRF has shown good recovery. Deepak Nitrite, one of my favorite stocks, never fell a great deal. So उसमें they have been able to sustain the prices. Overall, if you see, the prices have been very stable in last 6-8 months also. Apart from that, banking sector में if you see, HDFC Bank is still a good buy. Kotak मैं कब से बोल रहा हूँ, yesterday Kotak was up by around 50-60 rupees, but Kotak still there is a large potential in Kotak. Contrarian bet लेना है, stocks like PVR have shown lot of correction, good stock to buy. So there are definitely opportunities in this market, but मैं पूरा leverage खेलूंगा. I will do lot of FNO exposure. I will bet all my money on the market just because government, the same government is going to come and giving lot of stability to Indian economy. ये सोच सही नहीं है, because if US markets will be under pressure, I think to some extent Indian markets will be also under pressure. थोड़ा corrections आएगा और उसके लिए फिर आप mentally prepared रहिए. Overall, if you ask me, I am very bullish because the kind of liquidity which India has right now. This March month again, the SIP numbers have been very high. 19,240 crores something was the number which I saw. GST collections have been very good. So overall things are looking very positive. Lot of brokerage houses, global brokerages have given a very good rating on the rating for India, plus the GDP anticipations have been very good for the upcoming year. अब यहाँ से there are two crucial things which I want to discuss before I wrap up this video. One is the fact that Fitch has downgraded its rating on China, which is a bad sign, because China ka recovery, I have been shouting in all my vlogs that China's recovery is very important, very important. China's recovery is very important for global economies to, do well. One is the Fitch rating, which has been from stable, it has reduced its rating to negative for China. That was number one. The government has been proactive. They came and they said that we don't agree with Fitch rating on our on our economy, and we feel the economy is very stable. Number one. Number two, Tianru is something, I think I'm pronouncing it correct. Tianru is the name of the company from China. It's a company listed on Hong Kong Exchange, cement sector company. Yesterday the stock went down by 99% in a day. It was from profits, it posted losses. KKR had a big investment in this company, and they only helped the company come up with its IPO long back. But this company stock has gone down by 99%. And one big reason for that is, like I have always been telling you, that China's main struggle is with the real estate right now. And this company being in the cement sector, they are suffering mainly because the real estate is not picking up in China. So that is another thing to worry about. Iske alawa, Israel has been warned by US that further support from US side will not be given, because the war between Israel and Hamas is something which US was supporting, but now that it is looking more like a war between Israel and Gaza. The Palestinian people are being killed in this war situation, because of which a humanitarian stance has been taken by US, and they have told that they will not be able to provide support to Israel if this continues. On the other side, Iran has given a warning that they will take a revenge against Israel for whatever they have done. So some geopolitical tensions, a big economy like China not being able to come out of their troubles, a company stock going down by 99%, rating being reduced by Fitch, US having inflation problems still persisting. So what is the crux of our discussion? Invest करिए, सूझबूझ के करिए, सोच समझ के करिए, जोश में मत आइए. Hold on to your funds to some extent. Market crash तो नहीं करेगा, for sure. I can tell you that. I can bet all my money on that. Markets में crash नहीं होगा till the time something comes like a bolt from the blue. I don't think there is a crash coming in the market, but small corrections here and there can come. Be watchful where you are putting your money. Start booking some profits. पेपर प्रॉफिट्स आर नॉट गुड. रियलाइज़ करिए, उस पैसे के साथ लाइफ एंजॉय करिए. थोड़ा ऑल्टरनेटिव इन्वेस्टमेंट्स में तो अभी जाने का सेंस नहीं है, बिकॉज एवरीथिंग इज सो एक्सपेंसिव. बट ट्राई टू encashe your profits. That is what really matters, not what appears as unrealized profits in your demat account. That has no significance at all. कुछ प्रॉफिट बुकिंग करिए, ऐसे स्टॉक्स ढूंढिए जहाँ पे अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ है. Okay, and just before I wrap up this video, guys, if you are looking to do an exhaustive course on equity markets, then we have a course on equity markets in the name of Equipedia. We have two parts of Equipedia course. One is the core program, one is the pro program. Core program deals with everything that is related to understanding of the economy, understanding of the sector, how to do relative analysis, fundamental analysis, everything we cover in that. Global policies, crude impact, currency impact, everything is covered in that course. And pro program is where you learn how derivatives can be used to hedge, to speculate, to protect your portfolios in times of global tensions. इसमें सब कुछ आप सीखेंगे. So this is a very very exhaustive program, and now we are offering it at a very affordable price of just 10,000 rupees for both the combo program, and Google link of classes are being shared. It's a very very useful course, guys. A lot of people who have done this course from me, professionals who have done this course, they have started doing their own advisory services. So it is a potent course for sure. Okay, chalo, till we meet again, guys. Bye bye. God bless all of you. Thank you.